the seekers and sojourners of truth. 144, chosen of the chosen few. You know who you are. I greet you in the love that lights the truth from my heart to yours. I am Celestial Earth, and it's the very essence of it all, reporting to you live from nowhere other than dimension number 5. And as usual, I come to bring you the news to infuse, if you so choose to infuse with that light on the light grid, lighten up. If not, you can always refuse. But remember, be prepared to be fried on the grid. So, happy solstice still. I'm here at a solstice celebration. I've been going all day, I've been cooking all night. Lasagnas went like hotcakes. The shepherd's pie went like hotcakes, and I've been up all night cooking all of that. So I really wanted to get out here earlier, but this is when I was able to get here, right? So I want to say happy summer solstice. I want to share some of the light. We shared so much information. This is why I say get out and be in areas that are conducive to you. This is an annual, well, this is a quarterly event that I go to, the solstice and the equinox, and it really helps to release and plug in. And I love being here, right? So, with that said, there's a couple of things we talked about. We share so much information. Um, the two main things that I would share with you all that I probably have done in a different video has to do with the feminine energies. We spoke a great deal about that. A lot of people were able to see how there's something in the maternal lineage, even if it's down the father's line, to get involved in finding out what that is. I was just sharing that with someone, that what you can do is find out what's going on in that maternal lineage. And when you do, it's to access it for you. Um, it is for you to hold yourself, well, before accountability, right? Acknowledge what it is and then ask yourself, where is that in me? Because if it's in the lineage, guaranteed it's showing up somewhere in you, right? So it's for you to go in deep and do that work and find out what it is and uncover the truths. This is about authenticity across the board, right? We can no longer stand by idly, right? Which was the second message, being authentic on the vibratory field, regardless of what's going on. And I'm sharing this information with you on high to low fumes, right? It was very high energy, but I've been sharing so much information and pouring out. It's really time for me to, settle down. But I had to come on before I go any further. I had to come on. This is really why I came in. The calendars are here, and I may do another video, talking about the calendars, that they're here. A regular video, not a live. But I wanted to come on right away, live today, and let you know it's at a 5D corner near you. So meet me in the 5D corner, right? In the Celestial Earth 5D corner. And I mean, the lighting is not doing it much justice right now because I'm under the little lights. I'll show you all in the day, but it's a beautiful calendar. That's the front. This is the back, very pyramidish. And we got the portals in there. This is the first month, Asar, which is also known as Aries. That's where we start with the spring equinox. It's really easy to follow along. The weeks are color coded through chakras. So much to go over. It's very beautiful. This is our second chakra, second return to Kemet. Not really, I'm saying chakra because I just saw the chakras in there. We have a chakra week, but this is the second 5D calendar, return to Kemet, shift in time. And why I say to use this is to help a lot of people get off of the old Gregorian timeline, to help us find a true timeline within our own soul's journey, right? There is no one calendar. So I'm not saying this is the calendar, but there are other calendars, and it is for us to be on a calendar that is most true with authenticity, that is most true with the four corners of the earth. As in, when I say four corners, I mean four elements as well as four directions, right? Because the elements are directions. If you saw that video, you may remember elements are directions. So it's about being in the foundational balance of time, and that is time, right? Understanding when time starts. When does time start according to the cosmos, not according to what man says in January in the middle of a winter hibernation, or what I call respiriting the mind. It is to know that the year begins when spring begins. Spring is when things start to grow and start to flow and start to show. So that is the truth of what we align with. The months are actually the 12 gates. The 12 months are the 12 gates known as the houses, or what people call zodiac signs. So you'll see in the calendar Aries, but as I said, it's a return to Kemet, so we call it Asar. All right. And you may see other Kemetic calendars. They may not be exactly like this, and that's okay. Like I said, this is a download I got and what I'm sharing with you, and how to find portals. I got a lot of downloads about portals in here. So you'll be able to find the portals in the calendar as well. I have them laid out, all kind of portals, the 5D portals as well as the 3D portals. So I'm really excited for us to learn how to bridge that gap. So as I said, 5D calendars are here. All right, and not only that, I got back my necklace line. Ashe, ashe. So in being here, and a new set of earrings known as essential, what is it? AI? What did he call it? AI? Essential, not essential, instruments. What did he call the jewelry? AI? Something instruments. The A stands for, it's not essential. It's something to do. I always forget what the A is for, but I love that it's his AI. So shout out to AI instruments and utensils, and he makes really good copper, and he has presented this to me. He sometimes may see the video, and I would like to shout that out to him. I need to share his information in the description, because a lot of people ask me about these copper pieces, and so I will definitely put his information in one of my descriptions, if not this one, right? So yes, beautiful things that are happening. The frequencies, one of the things now that I've showed you the AI and the calendars, get them at a 5D corner near you, which means email me. Okay, I didn't give the email. Email me at akilatextry@gmail.com, and I will definitely put that in the either comments or descriptions. When I do the official calendar video, I'll put it in the description. akilatextry@gmail.com, as well as if you're interested in any workshops that are coming up. Ashe? So, as I sit back, let me share with you all. There are some ascension symptoms that are happening. I don't know how many of you are feeling it. There must be some major solar class flares that got let off, and possibly with the intensities of this solstice, the summer solstice. Remember, solstice means to be still. Okay, sol is sun and stis is stillness. So there's a stillness of the sun for 3 days, and there's an intensity of these energies. We're getting our light codes. Get out and get your light codes. All right. When I say ascension symptoms, I mean you may be feeling aches in your body. You may be feeling like I'm literally feeling them in my arms, in my back, down my legs, in my head. I was even feeling other people's ascension symptoms in their third eye area. So if you're feeling any of these, don't run around wondering what happened to you. Okay, they're ascension symptoms, and they happen in 2 ways, as I've been explaining today. Either one, you are ascending through the dimensional timeline. This is a major shift that we've been going through, and you are ascending through that. And so this is part of it passing through your body. And if you want to calibrate that, the best way is to drink a lot of water, get a lot of rest, and eat light foods. Do not eat the regular foods that you are always used to eating. Light foods as in fruits and salads. You can eat as much of it as you want, but light foods. That's going to help stabilize the frequencies, okay? The second ascension symptom, and I've mentioned it before, is if you have any resistance. If there's any resistance in your meaning, there are changes that need to be made. And if you are in any type of denial or avoidance, or in any inauthentic frequencies or anything like that, it is holding a resistance. Some of us are holding resistance from our family lineage. So this is why I said look into your lineage. Remember, Jupiter just went into Cancer. And we're going to be looking at this all year. One of the things that came up out of today, we were talking about it, and I said, how many have, some of us are feeling it in our families. We got a lot of head nods. Yes, because Jupiter entered into Cancer. So get to know the cosmos in you. Get to know what these cosmos are saying to you. And if your Chiron is in Cancer, these energies are working very intensely with you, because Chiron is the wounded healer, and now it is time to heal those wounds in the house of Cancer, and you're going to have all year to do so. Right? So let's remember that this is what's happening with these frequencies, and we have Mercury in Cancer now. So expressions are coming up, how we are expressing ourselves, the communication about what's happening in the home, in the household, and down the lineage. When I say home, I don't just mean in your actual house, your collective home lineage down the line, your ancestral lineage, all of that. Ashe? So I just wanted to pop in and share that with you. Share the AI essentials, the AI tools. What is the A? I'll get it. When I get it, I'll share it with you. Definitely wanted to share these beautiful calendars that they have all arrived. So those of you who have made donations, your calendars are going to be coming to you. I'm talking about those of you who made donations since I was in Jamaica. I am still appreciative, and I have those the list down, for who it's to go to, and we still have a shop coming up, so that we'll be able to go through the calendar and help understand the calendar a little bit more, and just share some insights that are coming up with the calendar, because the calendar is for us to utilize as a guide, and for us to expand our consciousness and see what highlights for us and share it with each other. So take that time to find what this calendar is pointing out for you, and then we'll be able to even share that in the workshops, because you'll see that there's so much, and that we all have a piece of the puzzle. Ashe? So enjoy the rest of your solstice weekend. After the 3 days, it's going to be moving forward. I call it Miracle Day after the 3rd day. Just like after the winter solstice, I call it rising, sun rising, because I don't do that Christmas day. But Miracle Day is the moving forward, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. So I just wanted to share this information, because I am going to rest. I'm going into rest mode. So with that said, love you all. Each one, reach one, teach one. If you don't know where to start, start in your big, beautiful heart. Shine your light from the inside out, and be the candle that lights the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Peace, love, and light. Ashe.